All right, here we go. Week 8, SJD Design Super Late Model Series. We're at Knoxville. Taking a look at your race conditions here tonight. Let's go ahead and have a look at your grid. Out front, your pole sitter, no surprise, in that Surge Performance machine out of Findlay, Ohio. That's Tony Martin. To his outside, yet again, not surprised. That's the theme machine, the number 5 of Seth Johnson, SJD Design machine. Title sponsor car. Back there starting in P3 tonight, the 84, Stephen Hott, Backdraft Motorsports owner-operator. To his outside, the Asphalt Cowboy, a little bit of dirt tonight, out of Texas. It's going to be Anthony Monroe, owner of Monroe Motorsports. Nice looking paint scheme he's got on there. Black Magic Studios. Starting back there in P5 tonight, you might know him as Stu Rat, the number 19, out of Red Oak, Texas. Racing for Backdraft Motorsports, that's Matthew Stewart. Back there in P6, Tony's teammate, another Surge Performance machine, the 28, Chris Sons. Starting in P7 tonight, none other than the 6 machine, that's Kyle Bolin out of Warren, Illinois. Rounding out the field, Justin Ashley in the 12, that's your field, we're going green. Here we go. Gaps are up. Justin Ashley troubles early. He's in the fence. Looked almost exactly like what the 84 did last week. Meanwhile, Tony Martin, he's off to the races. Behind him, Stephen Hott has a gaggle of cars. You got Seth Johnson in the 5, the 82, Anthony Monroe. Right on Monroe's tail, Chris Sons. Right on Chris Sons' tail, you got Matthew Stewart. The fireworks are going off here at Knoxville. As they complete lap 2, working lap 3 of 30 in the books here. Get the track map up. So Justin Ashley, unfortunately, troubles early on in this one. You saw it as we went green. Right now, the storyline in this one, as it's week 8 out of 12, is the points. And we will put the point tracker for the top 5 over there on the left-hand side of your screen coming into tonight's race. You see Seth Johnson right there, pretty sizable lead over Stephen Hott. Chris Sons has snuck his way into some hardware, as long as he can hang on to that. Sturat right behind him, and just a point behind him, Tony Martin. No surprise there. So we will see where these guys finish at. But that's where they're sitting in the points right now. 50 points to the winner, and then it drops 2 points per positions. 1 bonus point available for the fastest lap of the race, 1 bonus point available for leading the most laps, 1 bonus point available for leading a lap, and 1 bonus point for qualifying on the pole. And Tony Martin, no stranger to doing that, as he's done that tonight. And well on his way to leading the most laps tonight, as we're single filed out, and he's led them all so far. Take you through the field, Tony Martin up front, Seth Johnson, Stephen Hott, Anthony Monroe, Chris Sons back there in P5, Stu Rat, P6, Kyle Bolin, P7, and as we talked about, Justin Ashley out of this one early. Easy to do. These cars can be a handful for sure. No problem for your leader right now, though. Seth Johnson looks to chase down the 22. the Judge and the Reverend up front. Seen this a time or two. Heard a little bit of contact back there in the back. That may have been between the 19 of Matthew Stewart and the 28 of Chris Sons. Field pretty well stretched out right now. Oh, Seth Johnson, he gets up into the wall. The 84 is going to close the distance. We're halfway through this one. 15 down, 15 to go. You see the gap up there for Tony Martin. He's got almost a second over Seth Johnson. He's got that late model on cruise control and that high line up there. '84 looking high, trying to get a run on Seth here. We'll see. Nothing doing that time into one. Still your same top three. Anthony Monroe, he's back there on an island in fourth by himself. Battle for fifth starting to heat up. Chased down. Matthew Stewart. Matthew Stewart going to get on the inside there. They almost touch. Almost. Still on the inside. Stewart trying to work his way around Chris Sons here. It's the battle for fifth we're watching. We showed you the points earlier. How close they are, how much 1 point means. Oh, whoa, little bit of bumping there, little bit of bumping, little bit. Just a little bit of rubbing. Rubbing's racing there. Oh, a little more. Chris Sons holding Stewart up against that wall. This might be the hardest fought battle for fifth I've ever seen. Chris Sons throws it in there. Oh, okay, that might be. Really? That might be a little more than rubbing. That might have been 8 tires turned better than 4. Moves him out of the way though. Chris Sons back up to P5. But they're not done. Stewart, here he comes. He's back. He's going to throw a slider. Can he make it stick? Coming at it too. Oh, little bump there from Chris. Oh, no. These guys.
What the hell was that?
We have a battle going on right here. We're coming about 5 to go up front. They're pretty stretched out. Not these boys back here. Stewart and Chris Sons are battling for fifth like it is the last lap of the Daytona 500 out here. This is a war. Seems like they might have settled it for now, a little bit. All right, things have settled down. We'll check back in up front. Seth Johnson closed that gap, 0.3 of a second. 3 laps to go. Can he get it done? Who's gonna get there first for their 4th win tonight? They both got 3 on the season. Tony Martin right now is looking to go 3 in a row tonight and continue his climb up that championship ladder. 2 to go, that time by. Seth gonna look low. He's to the inside. Not quite there. Can't make it stick this time. He's going to throw it in there again in 3 and 4. Coming out of 4. They're going to be side by side at the stripe. White flag in the air. Seth Johnson leads that lap. It's the battle for the race win. Seth, he clears Tony. Heading into 3 and 4 one last time. Seth blocks the slider line. Coming to the line. Seth Johnson is your winner. Tony Martin, P2. Stephen Hott, P3. Monroe, P4. Chris Sun's going to bring it home, P5. As he'll win out that battle. Stu Rat, P6. Kyle Bolin, P7. We're going to go back up front for interviews with your race winner, Seth Johnson. Second place, Tony Martin. And third place, Stephen Hott. We'll get you those interviews.
All right, great race. We'll start off with the interviews tonight with our first place driver in the number 5 SJD design machine, Seth Johnson. You got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
A great race. Looked like a great last lap pass there. Want to break down the race for us?
Holy cow, it was a lot of fun. That was a really good race. Yeah, for most of the race, it was pretty much the top was really fast, and I knew that if I was just going to run the top, I wasn't going to get by Tony, and so I started throwing the slider line a little bit, hoping that maybe that would come in and be a little bit quicker, and I started kind of chasing him down a little bit, but it just wasn't fast enough, and so about 5 laps to go, I'm like, you know what, I might as well just try the low line and see if I can do something, just find something, and I got a little grip and was able to get under Tony a little bit, but it was a heck of a race for Tony. I appreciate him racing me clean. It's always fun racing him. I really enjoy battling it up front with him.
Definitely. No, my bad. Just saying, definitely. It's always fun watching you guys go at it. You got any sponsors you want to thank tonight?
Yep, I want to thank you guys for putting it on. I want to shout out Redemption Weekly Racing Series. This league's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. If you're looking for a new race or league to race in, I would highly recommend this one. And then Backdraft Motorsports, my team. Great group of guys to race with. I'm really thankful for them and SJD Designs. If anyone needs a paint, he's the guy to go to.
All right, your race winner, Seth Johnson. Appreciate you. Moving on to our runner-up. Almost got it done tonight. Led dang near every lap. Tony Martin.
Well, I want to thank you guys for putting the league on and all the races, and Trevor Stroder Racing and Surge Performance.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure having you guys out here. All right, your second place driver tonight, Tony Martin.
Moving on over to the 84 of Stephen Hott, third place finisher tonight. Having some comms issues, so we'll go ahead and wrap interviews with that for the night. Just want to say thanks again to SJD Design for putting on the SJD Design Super Late Model Series. Super fun series out here every Sunday night. We follow it up with our GT3 series put on by Redemption Weekly Racing Series. If you'd like to come join the fun and race with us out here in RWRS, go ahead and check us out on Facebook. Shoot us a message. We'll get you in the Discord. See if you're a good fit to come race with us. Bunch of clean racing. Good fellas out here. It's a good time. I want to thank you guys for coming out and watching. Thank all the drivers that are a part already of RWRS for being the best part of the league. You guys are what makes the league. We appreciate you, and we will see you next time.